In continuing our lessons on nuclear chemistry, today we're going to talk a little bit about alpha decay in this video. So alpha decay, which you can also see represented by that lowercase alpha sign from the Greek alphabet, this is a type of radioactive decay in which an atomic nucleus loses 2 protons and 2 neutrons to emit an alpha particle and transforms into a different atomic nucleus. So let's break this down a little bit. So this is a type of radioactive decay. You're going to learn about a couple more, but this is specifically alpha. You're losing those 2 protons and 2 neutrons. Those are going to come together and form what's called an alpha particle. So it spits out that alpha particle and it becomes a new element, a new atomic nucleus. So we'll break that down and look at how this looks. On the left-hand side, you see we have uranium. If you don't remember what those numbers mean on the left-hand side, you may need to review that isotope notation in the previous video. So take a second and rewatch that if you need to before we continue. Remember that our atomic number, which is that bottom left-hand side, tells us how many protons we have. So if we want to know how many protons we have, we just look at that number. It's very straightforward, and we notice that we have 92 protons. So I'm going to write that right there so we can keep track of it. The top left-hand side, that's our mass number, and that is the protons plus neutrons combined. So if I want to find just the neutrons, then I have to take that number, subtract the number of protons from it, and you should get 141 neutrons. So remember we said we're taking away 2 protons for alpha decay. So 92 minus 2 is simply 90. And then we're also taking away 2 neutrons. So 141 minus 2 is equal to 139. So now we can rewrite our new element. So for this isotope notation, we will have 90 on the bottom left-hand side. That's our number of protons. It's also our atomic number. We know that to get our mass number, it is 90 plus 139, which should give us 229. We'll write that in. And then we need to find which element we're talking about here. So when we look at our numbers, notice we started with uranium. That's 92. But now we've gone down to 90. So that's this thorium right here. So TH. But notice we also lost those others. They didn't just disappear. We lost 2 protons, and then we lost 2 protons and 2 neutrons. So a total of 4 from our mass. And then that is simply a helium particle. Sometimes you'll also see it written like 4, 2, and then this like alpha symbol. But this is an alpha particle right here. So an alpha particle is this 4, 2 helium. So this is how you would write that symbol. Notice you can also do it in reverse. If, for example, I had given you this value and this one, you could have told me what we had started with. So take a second, make sure you understand alpha decay, and you're going to answer your own questions about